we got the Roost. He's talking hockey. He's talking Long Island. He's talking crazy. Hello, Chris. How do you do?
Hello, boys. Cock-a-doodle-doo. What's going on?
What was it like for you to hang out with BMitch for a half hour last night?
I mean, you told me that BMitch probably hated it, but I think we got along well, right?
Yeah, we did, man. We chilled,
I mean,
man.
I got to meet, well, not meet, but see pictures of your grandkids, your son, your daughters.
Yeah.
I got to learn about the BMitch family, what's that
Geography?
word? Geography. There you go. What else?
You want to say hi to the folks on the stream?
Sure.
We're trying to get you in.
Sure. Hello, everybody. We had some good. We had some good grub. BMitch waited until after I got away from his table to crack open the vino. But that's okay.
Well,
that's
no,
all right.
I didn't think anybody. I wasn't gonna open it before everybody got there.
I'm just teasing.
But they had it, so I was
drinking. I know you're a Heineken man.
Yeah, I went into the refrigerator, so I don't know if you told this story.
Nah,
there was probably like 20 people in the suite, roughly somewhere in that range, right? A lot of hungry, thirsty guys, and CK's girlfriend. Then
weird clarification.
I'm just saying that was the makeup. Okay. There was 6 beers.
Yeah,
in the refrigerator. 6
like 16 ounces.
So I went to grab a Stella Artois, right? Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
I went to grab a Stella, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave this for somebody who really enjoys beer. I'm a Diet Pepsi guy. So I just started guzzling Diet Pepsi, and then water when the Diet Pepsi won out.
There were 6 beers for that suite?
Yeah.
6 beers.
Did they bring more?
No.
I don't think nobody asked, but when I walked in, I go, well, damn, I started drinking. That's mine right there. I would drink all 6 of them.
That's why I went to the vino.
I said, I'm going to just drink the wine.
Usually those suites are filled with multiple IPAs and Goose Island and, all that stuff. Michelob Light I've seen in there. Different suites
Ultra,
or whatever.
All right, let's
different
get to
suites.
the crux of the matter. Enough of your highfalutin lifestyle.
No. I'm just going to say thank you to the Wizards, and thank you for everybody that put this all together, because it was a nice night of fellowship. I wish a guy like Landfill would one day care enough about the rest of his fellow employees to come and join us for some fellowship, some brotherhood, some camaraderie.
Yeah, that.
I didn't even know that was happening. I didn't get an invite.
You're a lie. Lying the truth thing.
I also wasn't invited.
Which is
you're a damn lie.
It would have been a waste of everybody's time.
Because I saw both of your names on the email.
Both of them lying like a damn rug.
Would have needed more than 6 beers if I came. I know that much.
And a bottle of Tito's.
Did they?
I'm joking.
Yeah, all right. That would have changed my opinion. Rooster, you're pre-mad about the NFL schedule that hasn't been released.
Right.
Do I have that accurately?
Yeah.
You believe the NFL is screwing America?
Well, the NFL is screwing me, which is the most important thing, and by product, by result, by whatever I'm trying to say, the Washington Commanders. Because here's the deal: they're so infatuated, so in love, correctly so, with Jaden Daniels and the Commanders' story, right? Going from the outhouse to the penthouse. And turning everything around, and a big market and an important market for the NFL. They're going to put them in prime time 6 or 7 times this year, including, I believe, Thanksgiving Day at Dallas for the 5th time in like a decade, including Christmas Day, where they just announced 3 Christmas Day games. So it wasn't bad enough to have 2.
They're going to make them play Thanksgiving and Christmas?
Yes.
What?
But my question,
because all they care about is ratings. That's all they care about.
But think about this, though, Chris. When you have a great product, you want it to be seen.
Yes.
And we in this town, including you, Mr. Russell.
Yes.
We've always asked about why don't we get respect nationally? So respect nationally means you play primetime game.
Correct.
Now that they're doing what you and all of us asked for, you think that they're wronging the team and you.
Well, I've always felt that they were wronging us by making us work on Thanksgiving
Chris, do you
Day.
think the whole world is wronging you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad you clarified that.
Listen, make no mistake about it. This is as much about me as it is about them and what's fair and foul.
But can I ask
I don't want to work on Thanksgiving Day. I don't want to work on Christmas Day. I want to hang.
I've wondered this.
Yeah.
You don't you drive to Philly, you drive to New York. You don't have to do that.
Correct. I'm a professional. I work hard. I care about my job. I want to be a part of the mix.
But dude,
I just don't want to be a part of the mix on Christmas Day.
I want to watch it. I want to leave. You're gonna watch the game at home on Christmas Day, regardless.
I got a question for you. Who in the NFL made the great Chris Russell choose broadcast?
Nobody.
And so when you chose a sport,
right,
that plays on damn near every day.
Yes.
And
they used to not play on Christmas Day until 3 years ago.
Well, it holds.
Or they played on it whenever it was a Sunday, though.
Yeah.
Or a Saturday.
No, they would always move the schedule up.
No,
if Christmas Day fell on a Sunday, they would move the whole entire schedule because they did this in 2017. They played in Chicago on Christmas Eve Day.
Yeah, but they still had Christmas Day games.
They had a Christmas night game. That's what they had.
But the thing I'm trying to say is, which one of them made you choose this profession?
Nobody made me choose. And a lot of people have said, well, you signed up for this and you chose this.
You did.
No, I didn't choose this. 28 years ago when I decided to get my dumb ass into broadcasting, I didn't think, you know what, when you turn 50 and you have a family and you have kids and you want to do other things other than football, that I was going to have to work every major holiday.
Are they playing on the 4th of July now?
Nope. Easter,
every major holiday.
Easter.
Every major holiday. You know what they did on Easter Sunday? My first year on the beat, they traded for Donovan McNabb. That sucked.
Dude, so I think a number of things have to happen here. I think you need to compartmentalize legitimately. I'm saying this legitimately. All the damage the organization did to you for a long time.
Yeah.
All those dudes are gone.
I know.
You're
this isn't about the
anger and
no,
disdain,
this isn't about the organization. I love Adam Peters. I love Josh Harris. I love Dan Quinn. I love them all. You know, Sean and the PR staff, they're great.
Okay.
Everybody's fine. This has nothing to do with them. This is the NFL. This is the NFL being silly and stupid, all in the exchange of ratings.
If I may,
let me ask you a question.
They're not being silly or stupid. You could say greedy.
I'll ask this question. If their ratings are that big on all those days, what does it tell you about the people in this country? They want to watch that. You on your own,
because
dog.
they don't have anything else to do.
I remember sitting...
I mean, it's not like most guys cook and clean. I do that.
What
Chris,
kind
I think you're on your own, dog.
1950s nonsense was that?
I'm just saying.
Dude,
most guys, like
I
on Christmas Day, you
with
put
my
your kids,
family.
you open up gifts with your kids, and then you go sit on the couch, and you're lazy.
Right. I remember sitting in my mom's house in Annapolis with my sister and my mom and saying on Christmas Day, damn, I wish there was a football game.
Well,
because all you do is like rewatch Die Hard.
The NBA put on 5 NBA games, and the NFL said, nope, you're not having this day. We're going to take it over.
So you mad at them? You mad at the
years.
NFL for really? So if people were to say, okay, I'm going to turn off BMitch and Finlay and listen to Chris Russell, you would be mad at that?
No.
Only on Christmas.
So now you're mad at the NBA, the NFL, because they are
are you mad?
ish.
You're mad they're taking it from the NBA?
No. I'm trying to find every possible reason why I can to be critical of the NFL.
Why?
Okay, so because I don't like the NFL. The NFL is a stupid sports league. They've hoodwinked America into thinking that they're smart, and they're not.
But let me ask you a question.
But anyway.
So you drive to places you don't have to drive to, so you hoodwinked too.
That's correct.
What sport league
the boss says all the time, why do you do the things that you do?
This is like a particularly nutso part of the world we've landed in. Like a lot of times you have some takes, and you do know football. I always appreciate your actual on-field analysis.
Thank you.
But you think the NFL is a stupid league?
I think the NFL operates without a lot of common sense, yes.
What league do you think is a smart league?
Oh, the NHL is smart.
Why? How?
Because the NHL is built from a sport that was completely ignored by a lot of people,
and they're still
in small
of
little
all the major
podunk
sports.
towns, and they've expanded into this global brand that now makes $10 billion a year.
The original 6
They make
were
how much?
Boston,
how many billion?
Montreal, Toronto, New
how many
York,
billions they make a year?
Detroit, and
One?
Chicago.
Wait, I'm talking about Calgary.
I'm
I'm talking about Calgary and Edmonton.
The original 6.
Winnipeg.
The original.
How many billions the NHL makes a year?
About $10 billion a year.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
What's the NFL make?
17.
No, there's no way
There's
it's that
no
close.
way it's that close.
It
dog.
is.
No.
Yeah, the NHL is or maybe it's like $9 and change billion, but it's pretty close to 10.
What?
Anyway,
what are?
Listen, this is all. Can I also explain? I've got an appointment at 1 o'clock.
Give me
okay.
your thesis statement.
It's
of what you're trying to say.
6.6.
Here's the deal.
NHL is 6.6.
Yeah.
How much was the NFL?
More than that by a substantial margin.
Is that 6.6?
Yes.
For what? Last year?
What are we saying? NHL earnings?
Yeah.
No, NHL total revenue. Gary Bettman was telling the Mad Dog like a couple of weeks ago
could have been
like
lying.
$9 billion.
He could have been lying.
The 23-24 season reached $6.3 billion.
So Gary Bettman was
lying. So maybe
lying.
it's over the next 3 years that it's like close
supposed
to
to grow to that
because the salary cap
and
is
the NFL
growing
probably be at
exponentially.
20-something billion.
Okay.
The NFL was $20 billion in 23.
So Chris, you were off
So
on
your
all
numbers
corners.
are
Listen,
You got to stop listening to the NBA people, NHL people.
Listen, I'm not telling you I have facts to prove everything, okay? I mean, screw the internet, first of all. Secondly, one thing I'd like to point out, the other thing that is not about me, that is not selfish, that is legitimately painful, I think, in a way, towards the Commanders, is the more primetime games, the more short weeks they have. They're allowing them to play 2 Thursday night games this year. I think they're going to play again Thursday on Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, whatever. The more short weeks you have, the worse it is for the football team and your body and recovery and guys being available to play and guys being closer to 100%.
This guy that's sitting next to you, to your right,
Yes.
56 years old,
Yes.
played every game,
Yes.
practiced every practice. They didn't have it like they do today, and guess what? I feel damn good.
Well,
Those guys today, they'll feel good too.
Do you think that Mahomes, the Chiefs, do you think they're not on primetime a lot?
They are.
I think they've been in 5 of the last 6
They
Super
are.
Bowls.
They are.
I think the Ravens, a lot of primetime games.
Yeah.
The Eagles, a lot of primetime games.
Yeah.
There's stuff you can complain about, but like, I think you're a little crazy, dog.
Hey, he proved it to me last night. He told me he has a method to his madness.
Roost, I'd like to offer you something, and I mean this sincerely.
A Purell wipe?
Well, you might need that for what I'm going to offer you. Commandante Tequila was in here earlier and gave us all various presents.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me these used headphones, and I'd like you to have them.
See, somebody love you, Chris.
Well, thanks.
He said he used them one time, and he gave him wipes to wipe them off just in case.
Yeah.
So they don't have earwax.
You don't even
on
know
them?
how to open them. It's the other side, dude. Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Do you not have Rooster? This is. I hope people are seeing this on the street.
No, now we see
here.
why he has the takes he has.
Yeah. Listen, I'm right. Everyone else is wrong. That's the bottom line.
Are you gonna keep the headphones?
Sure.
All right.
You want me to keep Commandante Tequila? Thank you very much. Gracias.
Gracias. Roost.
Gracias.
Of all the wild rides, I don't even know what you're trying to say on this one, but thanks for
I
your
don't
time.
think he knows either.
See you later.